At the Bureau for Private Post-Secondary Education, one of the most common reasons for delays in approving an application is a catalog that doesn't meet all the requirements. This important publication will be the student's guide to your school. It will need to answer many questions the students may have and must follow certain requirements. Publishing a catalog can be a daunting task, but the Bureau for Private Post-Secondary Education is here to help you. This informational video and section of our website will help you every step of the way. The school catalog will contain a lot of information. Some of it will need to be specific language cited word for word. Some information is required, but the language is left up to your discretion, and other information is simply not allowed. Let's start with the information that needs to be word for word. Some of the information found in the school catalog will need to be in specific language cited verbatim. In other words, exactly how it is written in the laws and regulations. All catalogs must have the required statements. If you look below under the link titled Information That Needs to Be Word for Word, you will find the list of items that are required with the reference of where to find them in our laws and regulations. Please make sure to review the information carefully and ensure that you've included all required verbatim statements in the appropriate sections of your catalog. You should be able to determine placement of the statement based on the context of the statement. For example, quote, "A student or any member of the public may file a complaint about this institution with the Bureau for Private Post-Secondary Education by calling 888-370-7589 or by completing a complaint form which can be obtained on the Bureau's internet website, www.bppe.ca.gov. This statement would be placed in the section of the catalog where you address student complaints. Next, let's talk about the information that is required. Most of the language will be left up to the discretion of the school. Make sure to include the name, address, telephone number, and website address of your institution. This includes all and any addresses where the classes will be held. With this, you should also include a statement that the institution is private. Don't forget, your catalog should be updated at least annually. If there are changes made during the year, they should be made in the catalog as well. And make sure to specify the beginning and ending dates that your catalog covers. Remember, these are just some of the requirements. To see a list of all of the requirements, click the link below titled Required Information. And don't let the list intimidate you. Just take it one step at a time, checking off the items as you go. Lastly, we'll cover other information that is simply not allowed. There are some things that you should not be including in your catalog. You must be careful what information you're advertising in your catalog and in your promotional materials. You cannot promise or guarantee employment or overstate the availability of jobs. You must provide clear and accurate information on items such as job availability, degree of skill, length of time for program, or distance education. Do not make any misleading or untrue statements about test scores, grades, attendance, financial records, or any other records relating to the institution in general. Also, if you're going to state that your institution is approved, be clear on what that means. Clearly state that approval to operate means compliance with state standards as set forth in laws and regulations. Do not state that your school has exceeded standards or that it is endorsed by the state, as this would be a false statement. These are just some of the examples of what you should not be including in your catalog. Click on the link below entitled Information Not Allowed and read the items carefully to ensure you are not including information that is prohibited. The task of putting your catalog together, taken step by step using the references below, will help you create a complete and comprehensive catalog that will provide your students with all the information they need and include all the information required by the Bureau.